It is race day. We're here at the Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, getting ready for the NRA 500 with Jessie and Matt Duff. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
How is everything so far?
It's been a little crazy. As you can see, there are people everywhere. Today's big race day, and they're packing in.
I'm going to ask Bill, our photographer, to shoot around real quick because I mean, unbelievable. And the crowds, Matt, I mean, it's amazing to see all these people, isn't it?
It is, and I'm a diehard NASCAR fan already, but it's really great for the NRA to be sponsoring this race. And you know, behind us we've got the NRA Experience. There are a pile of people back there that are signing up for the first time to become NRA members, and you know, really to me, them being a part of this shows that the NRA is involved in a lot more than just being in Washington fighting for our Second Amendment. And it's a great organization to support and be a part of, and we're just happy to be here.
Jesse, while you know the tent is behind us and you can sign up for the NRA here, while we've been standing here, woman after woman after woman has been signing up for the NRA. Sometimes I've seen even more than the men signing up. Why?
That's a good thing, in my opinion. But I think it's they want to feel the need to be able to protect themselves, and the NRA helps support that. You know, with everything that's going on in the media today and in our country, the gun sales have gone through the roof, and so have concealed carry permits, and the majority of that is women. I think they are realizing that this is something they can participate in, they have the right and the freedom to do so, and they're going to take part and stand in it.
Matt, you guys are also, you're filming your own show here, Friends of NRA.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What are you hearing? Because you're talking to the people, you know, what are you doing here for your show?
Well, we're just, you know, we've got an all-access pass to the pit road, the garages, and then, you know, being out here outside the track, mingling with the fans. We really just want to try to capture this event and, you know, for what it is from a NASCAR race standpoint, but also NASCAR fans, in my opinion, really are kind of the NRA crowd. I mean, typical outdoors people that enjoy, you know, not necessarily big hunters or shooting sports people, but just our type of people, so to speak. And what we found going around and talking to people, we got a chance to talk to Richard Childress, big race team owner, avid hunter, NRA board member, and all the drivers and crew members are so excited that the NRA is getting involved in something like this, because you know, other organizations that are fighting different issues in the country get involved into different aspects of our society, and I think sometimes the NRA gets caught up and looks as a polarizing organization, and it's just all about political issues. When look at all these people that are gun owners that believe in the Second Amendment, and that's what we're just trying to take all that in and capture it.
Jesse, one thing I've noticed too, if you go down to the Duck Dynasty booth, it's packed. Sometimes it was even more packed than like the Dale Jr. souvenir hauler. You know, it shows that there is a need and a want for hunting shows, fishing, shooting, and that's on A&E.
Absolutely, and it's great to have shows that represent our industry and what we all stand for on mainstream media networks. I think the more we can get out there, the better, because it sheds a positive light on what we do and what we all stand for. So any show that can reach out there and reach that many people, you know, we applaud them, and we hope to see mainstream media take a liking to what we all stand for and love, and more in the future.
Matt, last question for you. You know, walking around here when you have an NRA logo on, when you're here, I mean, people come up and thank you for what they do and what you do. You know, what kind of things are you hearing from people here at this crowd who are thanking you for the work you do in your show and for the NRA?
Well, we've gotten great feedback from filming the Friends of NRA show for 3 seasons now, and you know, I think sometimes we may take for granted the fun that we get to have going around to all these different gun ranges and meeting these great volunteers throughout the country that are spending their time voluntarily to raise money for the organization. And when you get feedback from people that have watched the show and appreciate that we're bringing that out to show that volunteer side of the NRA, it really makes it all worthwhile for us. And it's great to be a part of an organization like that really, the NRA is the only organization that spends millions and millions of dollars helping to educate people on firearm safety and the proper uses and the discipline it takes to own a firearm. And you know, it's been fun when you know that people are watching it and take notice.
Last question for you, Jessie. You talked about having fun. Think about it. We're both being paid to be here at our NASCAR race, the NRA 500. Talk about, other than being here, what is your favorite location? Where you guys have been all over the place. What are your favorite locations to go on your show?
On our show, we've been outside of the country, we've been all over the U.S., and I think some of our favorite places, they're not necessarily specific locations, but just the memories that we've made with all these great volunteers, like being involved with the kids. We've been out to Brady, Texas a couple of times at Matthews Ranch, and we've taken kids out there and taken them hunting. Some of them, their first experiences. Some of them, maybe they got the biggest buck they've ever shot, or just seeing these kids grow in this program and know that they're the next generation coming up. I think that's what sticks with me more, and probably with Matthew too. And that's what makes it so enjoyable, is to see them grow and love, everything that we all stand for, and just to help be a part of it with them. So that's what I enjoy the most.
Matt, does she call you Matthew when you're in trouble?
Yeah, well, Matthew is
name when he's in trouble.
Right. Matthew had been my name all my life until baseball, and they shortened it, and I tried for years to keep it Matthew, but in baseball you end up having a nickname and they shorten everything, so now Matt Duff, from a TV standpoint, I just go with that.
Well, in terms of nicknames, your actual name, you could do much worse, so we'll keep it.
Actually, one of my co-owners on Major League Bowhunter, Chipper Jones and Jeff Danker, have given her a nickname for her shooting. They call her Tink Tink, because when she shoots all those steel targets, it sounds tink, 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 tink. So now that's all they know her as.
Do you like that nickname?
I do. I like it. It is cool they gave it to me. So.
All right, guys, so this line behind us, it's packed to get into this Texas Motor Speedway. We will all enjoy the NRA 500 together, and thanks for your time here, and good luck on all your, I can't even keep track of all the shows you guys do, so thanks for your time. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having us on. It was enjoyable. Looking forward to the race now. Let's go.